Vlogmas day 1. Oh, that was recording? Okay, even better. This is my second year doing Vlogmas and I'm so excited. If you are new here, my name is Susan. I'm a 25-year-old brain tumor survivor and I'm also a wife and mom. I started this tradition last year and I loved it so much. I plan on continuing it on for the rest of time. I make my daughter an advent calendar, an advent book, advent calendar. So I make my daughter an advent calendar out of holiday books. So each day of December, she gets to open up a book. It is holiday themed or winter themed. So we're gonna rap and yap together. This year I was going for a nostalgic 90s 2000 Christmas. So these are the two wrapping papers I got for our regular gifts. For advent calendar, I got this specific wrapping paper so I know that it's an advent book. Complement each other so well. All of our wrapping papers from TJ Maxx and the tape I got at the dollar store. When I started this last year, Julia was only a few months old. I had just been diagnosed with a brain tumor and I was trying to do something fun but affordable. Most of these books were actually winter themed at the time. And for her first Christmas, she got a lot of different holiday books. I maybe bought 4 or 5 books for this, but everything else we got secondhand as a gift or from thrift stores. I had videos of her opening them each day, and from that, she got a lot of books for the holidays. Last year, I had paced them out and numbered them, which is, in retrospect, so funny. She was 5 months old. This year, I have 2 pre-wrapped ones. This is the night before Christmas for her to open on Christmas Eve, and this one is... I actually don't remember what this one was, but she was supposed to open it on Christmas. So here we are. Those 2 will be set aside so she gets those on the 2 days she's supposed to. The rest I'm just gonna wrap and she can open them on whatever day she wants. It is so crazy how much a year can change things. Last year when I started this tradition, I was trying to make Christmas really special for Julia because I didn't know if I was gonna make it to see another Christmas with her. And I was very... honestly mournful as I was doing holiday stuff, and I kind of resented it because I was angry. I didn't know if I would get another one of these times, and this year I'm just so grateful and excited and actually embracing a time of year that I truly love so much. And I don't know, it just feels so different, and I feel like I actually get to enjoy the holidays, which I feel, I know that it was I robbed that joy of myself last year. Like I chose in a way to feel sad and to not enjoy that time. Granted, I was going through a lot, but still it's just like, I don't know. It's just very exciting and refreshing to be happy and to genuinely be enjoying the holidays. I decorated early. I usually try really hard to put off decorating until after Thanksgiving. And this year I was gonna wait until the week of Thanksgiving. But I think it was the second week in November that we woke up to snow, and then it snowed all day long. And I was like, you know what? We're decorating. I'm not going to put off my joy, especially where I really didn't embrace the joy last year. It kind of felt like I had time to make up for. So we decorated early and I have no regrets. Not a single regret about that. And I'm just so excited to have this holiday season. And every day really is a blessing and a bonus at this point. And I'm not going to waste that on a calendar timeline of when I should start putting up Christmas decorations. I'm not going to put them up in October, but I am going to just enjoy it. Especially where it gets so dark here so fast. I mean, it is pitch black by 4:30, it feels like, and doesn't get light out until 7 a.m. So with the Christmas lights, especially the rainbow ones, I found myself excited for it to get dark out because the house just feels so cozy and warm with nothing but the Christmas lights on. And that is also refreshing. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down, 15 to go. This is actually going a lot smoother than it did last year. I feel like last year I was struggling to get them wrapped, which kind of makes sense given my circumstances, but I'm so excited, especially where and she really enjoyed it last year, which was her facial expressions last year were so cute, but books are her absolute favorite, so I feel like this year is going to be just as good, probably better. And I plan on doing this likely for the rest of her life, as long as she wants it. Even when she's, a teenager and stuff, I want to do this tradition. I'll get her books that she's interested in at that point, but a book a day, like, how fun. It's just, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, we're going to have to use this little piece of the filler piece if I miscalculate here. I should probably do the really big ones next. And I don't know, I might not have gotten enough wrapping paper. I really don't want to go back in there. The TJ Maxx is I usually have no problem going into TJ Maxx, okay? It is definitely one of my big flaws. I get in there and it's like I black out and I come out with a bag no matter what. So it is saying something that I don't want to be in TJ Maxx because of how crowded, and it's not even with people. It's crowded with crap. And it's, I'm having like a Cindy Lou Who moment, which I plan on doing mostly homemade gifts this year, or actually as many as I can, for a couple of reasons. One, I don't want to buy stuff for people that they're never going to use. And I just feel like the holidays are like, if we're just trying to hit a dollar amount to make it equal for everyone, what are we doing? And I want it to just be more sentimental. And I also want to get off my friggin' phone and get out from behind screens and just start creating things again. So if you know me, hope you're ready for some homemade stuff. But also, I would rather receive something homemade and sentimental than stuff that's just, you just get in the store, that's what Christmas is about, showing that you care about someone. And what better way to show that you care than with something that is personalized to them and that that they'll enjoy, I don't know. Maybe it's a hot take, but that is what I plan on doing this year. Which, stay tuned, because I will be doing a whole homemade gift guide of things that you can make or create for your family and friends. And we've had Christmases where it just gets completely out of hand, where we're trying to buy for everyone and then we're struggling the first little bit of the next year because we spent way too much. And it's not that I don't love our family and friends. I just think Christmas is about being together and not spending as much as humanly possible. Your family and friends don't want you to struggle financially just to get them something that they may or may not use. Okay? I'll step off of my soapbox now because that was a little aggressive. These little ones are odd shaped. It makes it a little bit hard to wrap them. Not gonna lie. I thought the big ones were gonna be a pain in the butt, but it's not. It's these little guys. What are your guys' favorite traditions? Did you guys do advent calendar? Are advent calendars a new thing? Did you guys do advent calendars? My mom has a beautiful advent, it's a wall hanging, but each day you open a little box and it's a magnet, and by the end it creates the entire nativity scene. It's stunning. But that's we never did advent calendars where you received things. I remember my friend growing up had one where she got, I think it was chocolate every day, which, I mean, that's a pretty cool advent calendar if you ask me. I feel like she was the only one that I remember getting like actual things in her advent calendar, because we always had that one where it was reusable, which, I mean, is awesome. It was sustainable. But what were your guys' favorite, like, if you did an advent calendar, and if not, what were just like your favorite traditions growing up leading up to Christmas? Like the hype, what was the anticipation and your countdown? What did that look like? Because I love hearing other people's traditions. The other day, my friend was over and I literally made her recount all of her favorite holiday activities, because I want different things. I want to do some of the same traditions that I had growing up, but also so open to new ones and just creating as much whimsy and magic that I possibly can. I have always been such a Christmas girl, and now I think as a mom, it is my time to shine with the holiday cheer, if you will. Alexa, play holiday music. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment of your favorite Christmas tradition or something you want to see in Vlogmas this year. And I will see you tomorrow for episode 2 of Vlogmas 2025.